TV, independen, terpercaya.
Baik saudara, selamat pagi. Apa kabar Anda hari ini? Senang sekali saya Linda Wirawan dapat kembali menjumpai Anda di program Sapa Sulsel edisi hari ini. Seperti biasa, kami akan menghadirkan beragam informasi unik dan menarik tentunya untuk menemani aktivitas Anda di pagi hari ini hanya di Kompas TV, independen, terpercaya. Dan saudara, pada hari ini kita kedatangan tamu yang sangat luar biasa. Kita kedatangan country musisi dari Amerika Serikat, yaitu ada Ashley Campbell bersama dengan bandnya. Langsung saja kita sapa pada pagi hari ini. Ashley and the band. Good morning, Ashley. How are you today?
Good. Thank you for having us.
Okay. Ashley, probably you can help me to introduce every single person in your band, probably from this side.
Sure. Right here we have our bass player.
Okay.
This is Jimmy Sullivan.
Okay.
And Chris Gelb on drums.
Chris, nice to meet you. Okay.
Eli Bishop on the
Eli.
violin.
Okay.
And Thor Jensen on the guitar.
Okay. Thank you for being here in Makassar. And can I asking you, probably to Jimmy, how is it like? Is it your first time in Indonesia?
Yes,
How is it like?
I really like it.
Really
I
like
really
it?
like it.
Okay.
I feel like the people are really hospitable.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's been very, very welcoming. They love the music.
Okay.
I love the food.
Oh.
Oh my
Love the
gosh,
food.
love the food.
You like the food, you like the people. How about the weather, Jimmy?
It's a little hot.
It's a little
It's
hot.
a little hot for my taste. But
Okay.
I'm getting used to it.
Okay. So probably can I ask you, what is your favorite food? Because you like the food, right?
Yes, I do. There's fish with a sweetened soy sauce, ketchup, I think it is. That's really good. And then I like the peanut ribs you guys have here.
Okay.
Really nice.
Iga bakar konro ya yang ada di Makassar. Okay, I'm back to Ashley. Ashley, probably this is your first time in Makassar, especially in Indonesia, right?
Yes.
How is it so far when you're in Makassar?
In Makassar, it's beautiful. I love that it's right by the ocean. I love all the green, the tropical plants, and the people. Really, the people have been my favorite part of Indonesia so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same question with Jimmy. What is your favorite food in Makassar?
I really liked the mititi.
Mie titi.
The chicken mititi.
Yeah,
I love the crispy noodles with the savory sauce. It's so good.
Okay, so the food is one of the biggest thing that you like probably in Indonesia, especially in Makassar. Okay, so saudara, kita juga akan mendengar bagaimana kemudian penampilan dari Ashley dan juga bersama dengan bandnya untuk memperkenalkan musik country yang ada di Indonesia. Berikut penampilan mereka.
Deep within my heart lies a melody, a song of old San Antone, where in dreams I live with a memory beneath the stars all alone. Well, it's there I found beside the Alamo, enchantment strange as the blue up above, for that moonlit past that only he would know still hears my broken song of love. Moon in all your splendor, known only to my heart. Call back my rose, rose of San Antone. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my rose, my own. Broken song, empty words I know still live in my heart all alone. For that moonlit pass by the Alamo and rose, my rose of San Antone.
Okay, guys. So we're going to talking about in Indonesia, the government is already stated that pandemic is over just recently. So I'm going to ask probably to Thor. Thor, what is it like to travel around the world again after the pandemic is over, Thor?
It's a big breath of fresh air to travel around the world again. You know, to feel so. I mean, to have the world shut down was just it was hard for everybody, and so to be able to see different people and to experience different things again is just like feeling alive again. It's wonderful.
Yeah. What about you, Ashley? Because I know that you always doing live streaming every Sunday. I saw your interview with another TV show. I see that you always doing live streaming at Sunday, and because pandemic is over, you already going outside, travel around the world. Are you already still doing the live streaming or what?
I am still doing the live streaming because my live stream fans still want to see it, you know, and it's turned into something, a way for me to try new songs and to be more relaxed and just play for people, try new things, practice more, but it also has helped me in my live performances as well. I'm more relaxed on stage than I was before because of this relaxed atmosphere I've developed from performing in front of my computer.
Okay, so Ashley, are you still doing your live streaming show every Sunday?
Yeah, almost. Yeah,
Almost every Sunday.
Not while I'm here, but
Okay, so because you say that this is your first time in Indonesia, so what is your things that always you did when you visit a country that you never visited before, Ashley?
I always look up what the best food is
The
when
best
I go
food.
to a new place. I'm already looking up restaurants near the hotel that I'm staying at, what I need to try, you know, food blogs, things like that, because I just want to try all the food. I love to cook myself, so
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, so probably it's for your CP probably because you look on your own, like Oke, saudara, kita masih akan melanjutkan perbincangan kita bersama dengan Ashley dan juga bersama dengan bandnya. Namun jangan kemana-mana, tetap bersama kami di Sapa Sulsel.
Seru-seruan memang paling pas bareng teman akhir pekan. Mulai dari berbagi informasi
Tetap berada di channel Sapa Indonesia Akhir Pekan.
hingga bercerita pengalaman seru dan lucu.
Ini namanya kristalisasi keringat.
Mau hangout ke tempat-tempat terbaik bisa.
Let's go.
Mau makan-makan enak juga boleh.
Mumtaz.
Semuanya ada di sini.
Wow.
Pada hari dan jam-jam berikut. Teman akhir pekan bersama Kompas TV. Kompas TV, Rumah Pemilu.
Mencari tahu, mendengarkan lebih utuh dan mendalam, mempertanyakan rasa keadilan.
Saya mau minta klarifikasi.
Klarifikasi.
Tanggung jawab moral. Bapak malu nggak sih? Apakah saya dengar permintaan maaf yang benarkah backingnya para jenderal olah-olah menjadi korban?
Kita mengingatkan penguasa, menghibur yang papa. Rosi.
Saya, Budiman Tanurjo, menyambut Anda dalam sebuah forum berkualitas, mencermati Indonesia dengan bijak dari kacamata kebangsaan. Kita dapat menemukan banyak pemikiran konstruktif, kritis, dan taktis yang mampu menyelesaikan problem negeri ini. Satu meja The Forum live di Kompas TV.
Terima kasih saudara, Anda masih bersama kami di Sapa Sulsel. Kita masih bersama dengan Ashley dan juga bandnya dengan banyak sekali performa-performa luar biasa mengenai country music. Dan kita masih akan kembali berbincang bersama dengan mereka. So probably I'm going to, I'm not talking to Chris and Eli. When we're talking about the country music, probably for people who watching, you can a little bit explain what is the country music, what is the things that you want to give to people about this country music.
So what is country music?
Yeah.
Country music is a whole kind of combination of American traditional musics. You know, it's rooted deeply in older folk tradition of the U.S. So that includes religious hymns, and just recreational music that folks would play after work, at the end of the day, for celebration, to pass the time, like a lot of traditional musics around the world. It draws from early American styles like the blues, after that jazz, swing, and up until even today, it's a combination of those older traditional folk styles and the popular music of the time. So 70s, in the 1970s, it started sounding like rock and roll a little bit. Today, you will hear anything from combinations of country and hip hop, rap, heavy rock, and all sorts of styles.
Is it open up to collaboration with another genre of music in the United States?
Yeah, just like I was saying, it's on the radio. You turn on the radio and it's a country music station, but then things sound like rock, rap, dance, disco. So it's a really versatile genre.
Well, I see the instrumental here. Probably, Ashley, can you explain more about country music and this instrumental here that you brought, Ashley?
Yes, to go off what Chris was saying about country music has a lot of flavors.
Okay.
A lot of styles that all kind of come into it. So within country music, there's different types of country music, like bluegrass music, folk music, country pop, country rock, southern rock. And it's all kind of influenced. There's Western swing, which is influenced by jazz very heavily.
Yeah.
But there are certain instruments that you will almost always hear in like what we think of as country music, like the Willie Nelson and the cowboy stuff.
Yeah.
So you'll hear a stand-up bass. You'll usually hear acoustic guitar. Banjo actually is not usually in like the cowboy country music. It's more bluegrass and folk. But you'll hear a steel guitar, which it kind of sounds like that Hawaiian bendy electric. I can't do it on that, but Hawaiian steel guitar is in country music. A lot of fiddle.
Yeah.
Sometimes there'll be 2 or 3 fiddle players doing harmony, but yeah, it definitely has a sound.
Okay, so I think what the most pleasant about this visit in Makassar, in Indonesia, another city, Banjarmasin, Jakarta, and next trip you're going to Ambon, right? I think the most pleasant thing is because it's really about all connecting to people here, all about love the songs, love the music. So I'm going back to Ashley. How is your maintaining your love in country music? Especially because I know that you're like classic country, right?
I love classic country. Yeah.
How is it like to maintain that kind of passion to love this kind of music, Ashley?
Well, playing with my friends who are so very talented inspires me to continue to play and to become better at my instrument myself so that I can keep up with them. But also when we do play shows for people who you see their face just light up, or people dancing, then that's inspiring to keep doing it because it's bringing joy to other people.
Okay, so I'm going back to Eli.
Yeah.
Eli, I see that you see a violin. Probably you can tell more story about it.
The importance of the instrument in country music? Sure.
Yeah.
Well, some of the early musicians in the Appalachian Mountains were farmers, and then when they'd get done farming, at the end of the day, they'd pull out their fiddles. We call them a fiddle in country and bluegrass music. Yeah, it's another name for a violin. They'd come home, they'd play banjo and guitars, and they'd play fiddles, and then fiddle kind of has its own set of songs, like we call them fiddle tunes, that everybody learns on guitars and banjos, and just like horn players have hornpipes, fiddle players have fiddle tunes, and so that kind of was like some of the early days of country and bluegrass music. Everybody was playing those instrumentals and then singing their hymns. There's a program called the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville. It's the longest running radio program in the world, and it's the home of country music. That's where all the great country stars want to play, is they play at the Grand Ole Opry, and it kind of started with the fiddle, so that was steeped in the tradition.
The stigma of the tradition about the fiddle. Okay, so I'm going back to Ashley, because we know about your father. Your father is such a legend, is such a wonderful, amazing person. So, what it's like to be the daughter of your father? Because is there any pressure that you have because how big is your dad is, Ashley?
I don't really feel a pressure because I just feel I was raised kind of near the spotlight that my father was in, and I saw how he handled it. But also he has always encouraged me to just be myself.
Okay.
So I've never felt pressure to be him, or to be like him, except that I want to be as kind as him, as generous as him, and to bring as much, even a fraction of the joy that he brought to other people. So I just try to be the best version of myself. I don't pressure myself to do anything other than that.
To be the best version of yourself, because you did all kind of things. You did banjo, you did all of the kind of instrument, you did keyboard, and I think we're going to talk more about that, but we're going to break. Oke, saudara, kita masih akan banyak berbicara mengenai Ashley dan juga bandnya, namun kita break sejenak. Jangan kemana-mana, tetap bersama kami di Sapa Sulsel.
Seru-seruan memang paling pas bareng teman akhir pekan. Mulai dari berbagi informasi,
Tetap berada di channel Sapa Indonesia Akhir Pekan.
hingga bercerita pengalaman seru dan lucu.
Ini namanya kristalisasi keringat.
Mau hangout ke tempat-tempat terbaik? Bisa.
Waktu habis.
Let's go.
Mau makan-makan enak? Juga boleh.
Muntas.
Semuanya ada di sini.
Wow.
Pada hari dan jam-jam berikut. Teman akhir pekan bersama Kompas TV. Kompas TV, Rumah Pemilu.
Mencari tahu, mendengarkan lebih utuh dan mendalam, mempertanyakan rasa keadilan.
Tanggung jawab moral. Saya mau minta klarifikasi.
Klarifikasi.
Ini tanggung jawab moral. Bapak malu nggak sih? Kakak, saya dengar permintaan maaf yang benarkah backingnya para jenderal olah menjadi korban?
Kita mengingatkan penguasa, menghibur yang papa. Rosi.
Saya, Budiman Tanurjo, menyambut Anda dalam sebuah forum berkualitas. Mencermati Indonesia dengan bijak dari kacamata kebangsaan, kita dapat menemukan banyak pemikiran konstruktif, kritis, dan taktis yang mampu menyelesaikan problem negeri ini. Satu meja The Forum live di Kompas TV.
Baik, terima kasih saudara masih bersama kami di Sapa Sulsel. Kita masih bersama dengan Ashley dan juga bandnya. Dan juga hari ini saudara, di hari rekaman ini kemudian direkam tepatnya pada tanggal 4 Juli 2023 merupakan hari kemerdekaan dari Amerika Serikat. Dan juga kita akan bertanya langsung kepada Ashley dan juga rekan-rekannya apakah ini kemudian menjadi salah satu cara mereka untuk kemudian memperkenalkan tradisi mereka dari Amerika Serikat dan juga menjadi bentuk kecintaan mereka terhadap negara mereka. Oke, I'm coming to Ashley. Ashley, today is 4 July, is the day of Independence Day from United States. Is it your visit today to Makassar, to Indonesia, is it your way to show your love to the tradition of United States or what, Ashley?
It definitely is. We feel so proud and honored to be representing our country in this cultural exchange that we're experiencing on these 2 weeks that we're in Indonesia. We're here with a program called American Music Abroad. And they bring American musicians all over the world to share and to learn from each other and to kind of, bridge the gap between our cultures wherever we may be. And it's just been so much fun so far.
Okay.
We came out here actually for the 4th of July celebration at the embassy in Jakarta. And now we're out here with the consulate that's based in Surabaya. So it's just been such an eye-opening experience, and we've gotten to meet and collaborate with other musicians.
Yeah.
We played a country song by Dolly Parton, Jolene, with a band, a traditional band in Banjarmasin, and we made lifelong friends there, and it's just we're really thankful to be here.
Is there any change near in the future that probably you made a collaboration with Indonesian's local band, Ashley?
I would love to be able to do that. Like, if we can't come back, maybe we can find a way to do it remotely. But it would be really cool to do that version of Jolene.
Okay, so I see on your Instagram account that you have in your tour date in UK and Spain, it's such a pretty tight schedule. But before that, in Indonesia, where will be you headed next after Makassar?
Next, we go to Ambon, and that's the final stop on our tour.
The final stop.
Visit the university there. Is that right? Yes. And we'll experience some more of the culture. We're very excited to try the food there and meet new people, and we're so lucky to get to see so much of Indonesia. Most people probably just go to Bali or Jakarta, you know, so we're very blessed to get to see so much.
Earlier I already asking about the collaboration with the band of local Indonesia. Is there any other change when you're coming to Indonesia and probably perform a concert for people in Indonesia who really love country music, because you already coming here and you already tell everybody about country music? Is there any chance in the future, Ashley?
I hope so. I would love to come back. We hear there's lots of music festivals here, so maybe someday we'll be able to come back and play more music.
Okay. Last but not least, probably what is your hope about your visit here in Makassar, Banjarmasin, Jakarta? What is your hope that you bring from United States to here?
I hope we inspire people to be creative and to not be shy, to reach out, to not be afraid of something that's different, that's unknown. So just to be more open, I think. Hopefully we inspire people to be more open and to show love and to receive love.
Okay, thank you so much, Ashley, and all of you guys, Jimmy, Chris, sorry Chris, Eli and Thor. Thank you so much for your time to being here, and I wish you to continue the successful of joy, your love in country music and your love in Indonesian culture. Thank you so much all of you. Dan juga saudara, kita juga akan menyaksikan sekali lagi penampilan dari Ashley dan juga bandnya. Ini dia.
Across the morning sky, and a voice comes through the speaker reassuring us Flight 50 is the way to fly. And a hostess takes our order, coffee, tea, or something stronger to start off the day. It's a Bloody Mary morning, 'cause I'm leaving baby somewhere in LA. It's a Bloody Mary morning, baby left me without warning sometime in the night. Now I'm flying down to Houston, forgetting her the nature of my flight. Yeah, I'm flying down to Houston, forgetting her the nature of my flight.